Hi guys and gals out there in the trading world. Once again, this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com, back with another live trade video. I'm going to stick to the topic of out of the money 5-minute binary options. Before I get into the video, once again, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to check out our channel in these trading videos. Also, I want to remind everyone, or at least ask a favor, and that favor is please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you find the content useful and beneficial in your trading. It only takes a minute, it's absolutely free, and it helps others find our content amidst all of the content that's here on YouTube. It helps us tremendously. So please hit that like button, click the bell for notifications of when we're putting up our latest content, and really help us to help other traders as well. I'm recording this video is around the Christmas holidays, and I want to give everyone a word of caution. Trading around Christmas is challenging. The market can be kind of erratic. Sometimes it's choppy, sometimes it's extremely slow. So out of the money 5-minute binary options, you obviously need that movement. So that's something to consider, regardless of what your decision is, and it's certainly your decision. So before I get into the video, I also want to cover the kind of roadmap that I done in the first video where I was trading out of the money binary options. And I want you to focus on these simple letters A and T and M, and that's what we're going to talk about. First letter is A, and that means that I want the trade to be an asymmetrical trade, meaning I want to always risk less than the counterparty in this $100 trade. So I'm probably going to be risking somewhere around 30 something to 40 to mid 40, so that I'm always risking less regardless than the counterparty, and that means that I have a potential, if I hold the trade to the end, to win more. Now the next thing that you want to consider is timing. For me, when I'm trading out of the money 5-minute binary options, I like to get an idea of what's going on in that 5-minute interval, but I like to have time to be right, and that means I like to have usually 3 minutes and a half left in the contract. Lastly, momentum or movement of the market. Also the trend. Trend is your friend. I want to have momentum. I want to have that trend bias on my side. I want to be trading with a crowd of friends that are going to help me move the market in the direction that will benefit us all. I don't want to be trading against that wave. Okay, that is probably the most important part of trading, any trading, in my opinion. That's one of the key and most important things. I trade counter trend, but you don't want all of your trades to be counter trend. Now this trade here isn't perfect. I got a little ahead of myself in the trade that's coming up, guys, and what I was doing was pushing liquidity into the order book. And sounds complicated, but basically I put 48 on. I saw that the market was at about 60 or 61 at the time. So I said 48, which means I got to get to the front of the order book. I was expecting the market to snap in my favor and I wanted to make sure that I was in the trade. That actually isn't what happened. I ended up having to hold this trade until the end. And hey, sometimes even when you've been doing this a long time and you know exactly what you should be doing, you get a little ahead of yourself. And this is an example of when it happens, even with me. So when it happens, just relax, try to enjoy the trade, try to stay calm and think about what you're doing. And I decided to stay in the trade and hold the trade until the end because I thought this trade was a strong trade. So here we go, guys. This is another live out of the money trade on the Nadex platform. Once again, this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com. Stay tuned for the trade. Okay, I'm doing an out of the money trade here, and I'm paying a little bit above market. I wanted to make sure I got into the trade. Now, I thought I was going to get a quick pop in my favor, and that's why I was willing to pay 48. That would have been too much. So I only ended up paying. I ended up selling at 62.50. The only thing that does is that helps you get to the front. So if I'm selling for 62.50, that means I have 37.50 in risk. Let me point something out. A lot of people have, in my opinion, the misconception that the prices that the market maker are willing to give you is actually the percentage of probability that you're going to win a trade. If that were the case, I've got a 37% chance of winning this trade. The indicators and the price action that I'm seeing, that's what I'm using to give me the probability of winning the trade, not just the pricing, because that's just what the market maker is willing to offer me to sell or buy at any given second in time. It's not going to tell you the probability. Otherwise, you could just read that and take more probable trades and leave profitable every day. Now, you see that spread widening, and you see that candle. It's not very substantial. The guys are moving against me. Got about $20, $21 of against me, but market popping back in my favor. At this point, I just decided to stay and hold. Again, I felt like this was going to end as a down trade in my favor. We're super close because the strike is 61 and I'm at 612. That means I need 2 pipettes or micro pips in my favor. And I got a little more in a minute here. And I believe that the market was ultimately headed down by all of everything I was using to indicate that to me. Again, trend is your friend. That's why I say be on the right side of the trend. Give yourself time to be right. I've still got 40-some seconds here to be right. And we just saw a substantial down candle. You see that wide spread? Because the candle's not, it's just a speck of a candle. There's that pop. And this time the pop is in my favor because I'm on the right side of history, even though I got too cocky and my timing was way ahead of where the market was. This bet will expire a winner for me because if it's equal to or below in a sale, you're going to win. That's why I like to sell more than I like to buy these. That's all, guys.